Hello, everyone. I just saw a horror movie called Do Not Look Away, but I did not know that it was called Mannequin on YouTube. It was a YouTube short called Mannequin. So if you haven't seen that, check out the short. And they made it into a movie called Do Not Look Away with a very small cast. There's not a lot of cast in it, maybe 10, 12 people in total. But the acting was good. I really enjoyed the acting. I loved the way it was filmed and put together. But when I went to the theater, I was the only one in there. Now, I read a review before I went there, just a very briefly review. There was no spoilers in that particular review, and there's this woman or man, I think it was a woman that wrote the review, and she went to the theater and it was empty. When she walked out, she was like, "Oh, this was terrible. This was just not good." I don't know why she said that. The photography was incredible. The lighting was perfect. The acting was good. And the story, yes, the story was a simple story, and they didn't get into the characters as much. There's really no character development. You can't really put character development in an hour and 20 minutes. You just can't. But it is kind of a rip-off of Doctor Who, and that's why I mentioned Doctor Who. Doctor Who is a time travel movie. And Doctor Who had episodes of the Weeping Angels. The Weeping Angels is, if you look at them, they can't move. But if you blink or turn your head, they'll move. And as the closer they get to you, they kill you. Well, in this one, on the YouTube Shorts, it's called Mannequin. And in the movie, it's called Do Not Look Away. So they made a full-length movie. Well, 1 hour and 20 minutes with really no character development. But at the beginning, there was a truck that got robbed. They opened up the truck to grab whatever was in there, but there was only one box. They pry it open, and there's a mannequin in there. Then the lights go out, and the mannequin moves. And the guy outside sees the truck shake, and the door is shut. He opens up the doors. He sees the mannequin, and he sees 2 dead bodies. His comrades. I think they still call them Conrads or criminals. His 2 friends dead. And he's like, he turns his head. The mannequin's now over there. So he runs away and gets hit by a car. And the woman sees the mannequin in the distance. And then the cops come and talk to the woman, but the impression on the woman of how she killed this person, it was completely by accident. He came out of nowhere. And the cops asked her, "Did you see anybody?" And just a blank look on her face. And even when she went home, she was just all shooken up and all destroyed inside. What brilliant acting. I just loved the way she was quiet and stunned and shocked. I haven't seen good acting like that in a while, where it's just a blank face. To me, that was perfect. And then her friends try to help her. She said she didn't say something to the police because she didn't think anyone would believe her that she saw a mannequin in the distance and it vanished in thin air. But now the mannequin has followed her. Is there a story behind the mannequin? That I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you any more what's happening too. There's a lot of things I didn't tell you. Why was it being shipped? Where is it being shipped to? That I'm not telling you. Why did they rob the crate? Was there a reason, or was it just a random truck that they robbed? I'm not going to tell you. There's a lot going on in this film, and a lot of very good videography, and the lighting is perfect. Not a lot of actors in it, and the actors that have been in it. Some have been in some good movies, and I'm not going to tell you the name of the actors because you might recognize some of them. But good acting, well put together. So I walked out being satisfied. I walked out actually being a little scared. Because you know how we're always in the dark, and at nighttime we wake up in the middle of the night and we see a shadow, we turn on the light and go, "Oh, it's nothing at all." Just imagine if it would be something, you turn on the light, there's something there. Just imagine that. That's how I was feeling watching this. Was it truly there? Wasn't it true? It's really well put together. Check it out. And I probably will watch it again. It did get a little, the ending could have been better. Better written. The ending was a little off for me, but I still enjoyed it, And then the way they did the ending, I was like, oh, really? They're going to kind of do it like that? Can they make a sequel? They probably will, because it was obviously a low-budget film. But it was well put together for what it was. And I don't think there was any CGI used. If there was, I didn't really notice. It was really well put together for what it was. It could have been a TV series with more character development and more story, possibly about the mannequin, than what they had in the movie. But again, though, I'm not going to tell you what they had in the movie. So if you haven't seen the YouTube short, it's called Mannequin. If you want to check out the movie, it's called Do Not Look Away. Check it out. And check out my channel. Give me a like, subscribe, and bye for now, everyone. And Halloween's coming up, so stay creepy.